All right, what is going on, everybody? Happy Monday. I hope your Monday was better than mine was. A little rough start to the week. I did a little room changing today with the wife, so you know the drill. A little different scenery, but today I'm going to do a comparison video between the three DEXs I've gone over in my past videos. So that's going to be Adax, Sundaeswap, and Ergodex. Before I really get going on the comparison, I want to correct something that I put out in yesterday's video on Adax, right? So I said that it was a ERC20 token. I got that information. Well, this is just one of the articles stating Adax might be based on the Cardano network and for good reasons, but its native token Adax is set to be an ERC20 token. You can read the whole thing, but this is where I got that news from, along with a couple other Reddit posts as well, stating that it was an ERC20 token. I was misled, though. Apparently, they changed that, right? So the devs changed that around with smart contracts coming, and it's a Cardano token, so it is not an ERC20 token. So in no way, shape, or form is it related to Ethereum at all, which is great. Honestly, it really makes me look at Adax a little bit differently and take them a little bit more seriously as, you know, a top competitor. So that's awesome news. I'm sorry if I confused anybody yesterday with that. I'm also learning myself as I make these videos because information just moves so fast. But I do apologize for that, and let's get on to this comparison video here, right? So I have some numbers pulled up here that I took before the video, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at each platform, each DEX, and just kind of go over their community, right? Because, you know, a project can be so strong and have the best text, and, you know, whatever. The project can be amazing technical wise, but when it comes down to the community, it's really based on the community, right? So who has the most like followers and who's actually going to be using it. If there's nobody using the tech, then it doesn't matter how good it is, it's not going to go anywhere, right? And you're not going to see those gains if the community isn't backing it. So I really want to take a look at the community, and I will base what I think the number one DEX on Cardano will be based on those numbers. So right off the bat at number one, I don't think it's really much of a surprise, is Sundaeswap, right? So if I have like I said, I have some numbers crunched here on my phone that I'm going to talk about, but Sundaeswap is taking that number one spot. I think it's a great project. I really think the ISO is an awesome idea for offering out coins, right? So everything's super fair. And I think that's a great idea. But from a pure community standpoint, also, their marketing is great, right? They have a great marketing team behind them. They got a good group of devs as well. And the name really, right? Sundaeswap, they were smart with the name. You got Uniswap, you got PancakeSwap, you got all these swaps, and they're all kind of fun themed related, if that makes sense, right? You got Sushi Swap, so they're either food based, right, or some kind of animal-based type swap thing. So they really hit the nail on the head with the name and the logo and all that, and obviously they did great marketing from a marketing standpoint. They have a really strong community, and I want to go over those numbers right now. So looking at Sundaeswap, right, and I'm taking these, I'm going to go off of what they base on each website, right, what they base at the end, like if they have a Twitter, a Reddit, Discord. Some, I know Adax, it has a Telegram, and Sundaeswap does not have a Telegram, so I swapped that instead with their Reddit because that's what they're advertising, right? So if I look at these numbers, right, for Sundaeswap, they have 10,000 followers on Reddit, 27,000 on Discord, and on Twitter they have 87,000 followers. So in total, they have a community reach of about 124K people, right? So obviously, the same person can be subscribed to all these platforms, but roughly, I'm gonna say their community is 100K plus strong, right? So Sundaeswap, number one spot. Community's awesome. They got a really good project going, and I'm super excited about the launch, right? Now, the number 2 spot, I'm trying not to look at this from a biased standpoint at all, right? You guys all know I'm a huge fan of Ergo. I made a previous video about that, but the number 2 spot is going to be Ergodex, and I'll explain why here. So coming back over to Ergodex, right, we'll go down, we'll see what they advertised. Since I made a video for each of these separately, I'm not going to review the whole platform itself because that would, just obviously take up too much time. So what they're advertising, right, they got a Twitter and they have a Telegram, right? So looking at their community, check out the numbers here. Telegram has roughly 2,000 members, and the Twitter has 8,000. So in total, 10,000. Not a massive reach, right? So 10,000 people only for Ergodex from their marketing standpoint, their community strength, right? But Ergodex is very strongly tied to Ergo, and many of the Ergo community members feel quite strongly about Ergo, and they really like the project. So I took the time out to go over to Ergo as well and check out their platform, right? So they have 13,000 on their Telegram, 5,000 on their Discord, and 25,000 on their Twitter. So that puts Ergo itself, not Ergodex, right, at 43,000. So a community strength of 43,000 plus Ergodex, that's 53,000, right? Which is really good, right? So I hope everybody from Ergo will be using Ergodex most likely. If you have Ergo and you want to swap it out, you're obviously using Ergodex. I don't know why you wouldn't. So 53,000. Sundaeswap had 124,000, right? So that's half. That's less than half. So that's pretty crazy. So number 1 spot, Sundaeswap. Number 2 spot is Ergodex, just because it has such a strong tie to Ergo itself. And also, Ergodex itself is a great project. I really do like Ergodex as well. Super excited about that project. And last but not least, and it was a really tough choice deciding what the number 2 spot was going to be. And I tried to make it not biased at all. But number 3 spot is going to be Adax, right? And coming down here, the bottom of their webpage, taking a look at what they advertise for their socials. They got Twitter, Telegram. I don't know what this thing is, but and then Discord, right? So the main 3 is what I've been going off of, right? So Telegram, 15,000. Discord 11,000, and their Twitter is at 23,000. And all these numbers, I just rounded it out to the to an even number, right? I don't want to throw in 15,300 followers because obviously, they'll get to 16,000 or 14,000, whatever, vice versa, right? So looking at Adax in total, they have 49,000 followers, or that's how 49,000 is their community strength, right? So that's even less than Ergodex if you're putting Ergo and Ergodex together. If you're just looking at Ergodex has the least amount of followers and social outreach. So Ergodex is looking weak if it wasn't paired with Ergo, right? But I mean, it is. Realistically, it is, right? They have the backing from Ergo. Adax, it doesn't have, it's its own thing. It's not like 8x X or whatever, you know what I mean? So Ergodex has all the backing from Ergo. That's why I took the number 2 spot. And then Adax is coming in strong at 49,000. So right behind Ergodex at 53,000. So it's really kind of a close tie between the two. And from a project perspective, which one do I like more? And this is me personally, right? This is biased because I use Ergo, right? So I like Ergodex over Adax, right? I'm more excited about Ergodex than I am for Adax. However, they are two, from a technical standpoint, very similar projects, and they're also very strong projects. All these projects are very similar to each other, right? They're all DEXs. It's all in a race of the DEXs, right, for Cardano when smart contracts come out. But like I said, I think Sundaeswap is going to take number 1. You got Ergodex at number 2 and Adax at number 3. Let me know what you guys think, where you think that falls. If you're looking at from a community standpoint or just a technical standpoint, I really think you need to take in both sides of it, right? Because like I said, the tech can be super good, but it just doesn't have a community backing because nobody knows about it. So nobody knows about it, nobody's going to use it, right? Anyway, before I go, I do want to touch on what's going on today in the markets, right? We got let's check out ADA. Oh no, hopefully it loads here. All right, here we go. ADA, right? ADA's looking good. It did look, we're coming out in, let me switch over to the daily. We're on the hourly here and not liking that. So over here on the daily, everything is still looking very strong. ADA is above $2. We still have a lot of bullish momentum. We got to have a cool off time. Everything's kind of cooling off right here, right? Even Bitcoin's over here and it's cooling off, getting ready for the next leg up. We're still on everything, on no matter what you look at, either Bitcoin or other altcoins, most of them are way overextended from the 20 EMA and the 55. So we could cool off here and let the 20 come and catch us. So in a couple days with Bitcoin, I think we're just going to be going sideways for a little bit, or we could have a little bit of a dump down to around, personally, I think 42, 43,000. I don't think it's going to go any lower than that before we see that next leg up to about 51,000. And obviously that'll carry the rest of the market with it. Also XRP, right? XRP is looking extraordinarily good. It had an awesome pump the last couple of days. I will be making some content about XRP, but there's plenty of YouTubers out there that know way more about XRP than myself, so I might sound like an idiot making that video, but I'll still put it out there for entertainment purposes, right? So I hope everybody had a good Monday, and hope you have a great start to the week, and enjoy the rest of the night, and leave a like, subscribe, whatever you want to do, a dislike, whatever, a comment if I'm wrong about anything or how you feel. Just let me know, please. Anything helps. Appreciate it, and yeah, see you guys in the next video. Later.